Well, this is the result of 2 years of blood, sweat and tears, really. A lot of planning, huge amount of effort involved. You can imagine the logistics of getting animals from Florida, United States, all the way to little old New Zealand has been a massive project and task for us. Time-wise, total time involved, you're looking at about 60 hours. So, you know, that's a long transport, and we believe it's one of the longest ever completed in the world.
What's kept these guys alive for this long transport is basically they've been introducing oxygen all the way through on the transport over, so they're monitoring that, and then we've actually been able to just constantly monitor them throughout the flight just to check on their condition. We've been tracking the actual flight itself, so we've known where the sharks are at any one time, watching them travel across the Pacific, which has been quite exciting, tracking their flight, and also we've been getting updates from Mick as he's been coming through when he's had a chance to text across to us and let us know, what condition these guys are in.
Really good to have them here. Very exciting times. He's just chilling.
Oh, it's a word's a bit hard to describe at the moment. It's amazing seeing the condition they're in. They've had a long journey, and seeing them look that good is fantastic. We've got a team of experts pretty much from all around the world. So Dynasty Marine have obviously supplied the sharks, and Mick's travelled over with them, so that's been really cool. And then we've got a whole lot of guys from Melbourne, and we've got our own experts here in New Zealand as well. So it's it's a huge undertaking that we've taken, and a lot of time and effort's gone into getting these guys here safe and well.
Well, it's been a long transport. It's been about a 55-hour transport. We loaded the sharks up in Marathon on our transport truck. What was it, 2 days ago now, about 10, 12 o'clock in the morning, and then transported them up to JFK. And up in New York, where it was about 24 degrees, that's Fahrenheit, we did a water transfer and looked after the sharks for another 7 hours. And then we buttoned them up again about 8 o'clock at night, and they were off on the plane about 10 o'clock. That's New York time, and then we got here it's about 24 hours later. So all in all, I think it was about 55 hours. And so it's quite a monumental event, and everybody back home right now is quite happy that the sharks arrived safely.
The idea of transporting these guys is highly technical. It's got to be all worked out and planned in advance, and you're actually taking the actual shark in its whole environment with itself. So it's not like just taking a giraffe or something else along. You've actually got to take the environment with it. So all those water quality parameters have to be perfect. It's got to be just bang on the money, otherwise we'll have a problem. Basically, what we're aiming to do by introducing the sharks into Kelly's is actually build up more and more knowledge about these sharks in particular, and hopefully that sort of knowledge that we gain from their behaviours, especially related to their breeding, will actually help us to contribute with other aquariums, that we can build up a bigger knowledge and actually be able to conserve these species in the wild.
I don't need anymore, right? Class.
Don't take him out, just sit down.
No?
Don't want him out. We'll take him over.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's critical to this species' survival that we learn. Some experts believe within a generation these guys will disappear from our waters. So the more we can learn, the better. They're awesome. They're fantastic. For a long time, people have had great fear, and we're trying to break down that fear that that sharks aren't all this malicious predators that everybody thinks they are. They're an incredible animal, and they're a key part of our ecosystems.
They're just so misunderstood, and they can appear pretty scary at times, but the reality is they're just an awesome predator. They're top of the food chain, and that's what they do. So they need respect, and people need to be educated about that and letting them just continue to rule the oceans.